tell me how to develop Xbox One games.
I'm assuming going to work for Microsoft is not on your list.
You have to know game development before you could work for them in that capacity. But Microsoft is not the only group making games for Xbox.
Microsoft says every Xbox One, in theory, can be used as a game development kit.
That is not available with an out-of-the-box Xbox. Oh, wait, that sounds confusing.
Yes, you need additional tools to develop Xbox One games.
What other tools and software?
You could use Unity as a tool, available with 2D and 3D rendering.
I heard of it being used, along with OpenGL.
You could use Crytek too.
I've heard of Crytek, but cannot place it.
Crytek was used to create the games Crysis 2 and Crysis 3. The CryEngine tool works with it to make 2D and 3D games.
I'm trying to hear what else they've come up with.
You might want to use the Unreal Engine and DirectX to build games. It has the added advantage of letting you make complex animation without needing to code, especially the C and C++ often needed for 3D.
Even Apple is moving away from Objective-C, the object-oriented version of C.
You might want to use BitSquid. While it is a more recent tool, it can make games for both the Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Tight revision control and fast changes are not my priority. Productivity and ease of use are.
You could go to xbox.create.msdn.com for their recommendations on tools.
I do not want to hear anything else about running over to Microsoft's site to develop stuff for the Xbox One.
You might want to use Firelight Technologies' audio management software for putting sound effects in games. It works with both Xbox One and the PlayStation.
I like the flexibility.
At least Microsoft added the flexibility to let people self-publish games on their Xbox One.
Initially they said it would only go through publishers, but most independent developers do not have the money to pair up with a publisher, but self-publishing lets me make a game myself and keep the profits.
You do realize that most games cost thousands of dollars to develop, from software licensing to publishing fees, while most games do not break even.
I'd like to at least try. I have the potential to make more money self-publishing than I would working for a small game developer, 80 hours a week for a pittance.
And if someone asks what you did during that gap in your resume, you can pull up the listing and show them the publication date of the games. You can say you were gaming, but seriously gaming.
No, game development. I just want to know what tools to use.
You could become a registered developer for the Xbox One, and Microsoft will send you 2 development kits for free, assuming you do not use an Xbox One you already own.
I thought they cost thousands of dollars.
Amazingly, Microsoft is mimicking open source in that regard, making more development tools free to tap into a larger development base.
Yeah, because they are not getting quality games when they pay for it.